Morning everyone, it's me AG. It's not the most beautiful day here in Athens, it's a bit rainy, but that's okay. The gloomy weather will be definitely cured by some delicious Greek street food. We're gonna go to the Athens Central Market today, so let's get going. The Athens Central Market is the perfect initiation to Athenian life. This lively and exciting market, known as Varvakios to Athenians, has everything you need from meats, fresh seafood, and spices. It's an integral part of Athenian life and in my opinion, a must visit when you're in Athens. Apart from the multitude of meat and seafood vendors and the main market inside, there's also a lot of herbs, spices, and nut vendors on the outside of the market as well. So across the street from the main building is where you'll also find the fresh produce, some delis as well, and some fresh cheeses. Very nice. Alright, that market was hella intense, but we're just gonna get a sweet break first, get some LUKUMADES at this place just outside the market called Krinos. Okay, here we are at Krinos, just outside the Athens Central Market. It's a bit of an institution for Loukoumades, which is what they specialize in. I really love the feel of the place. It really reminds me of the Granjas in Barcelona, those like breakfast spots that you go to Barcelona and have some churros and stuff. Like the wooden chairs, the nice all kind of marble tables, and just the old feel of it. So we just got some Loukoumades and a spinach pie. I hope they're good. Just to balance all the sweet stuff, we got a spinach pie. Solid spinach pie. The spinach has got that, I don't know, like spinach here almost has a minty dimension going on with it. Like it's super weird, but it's really nice. And the pastry is not too stodgy. It's very flaky, light and buttery. Solid spinach pie. Okay, for the trillionth time in Athens, another Greek coffee. Works every time. Oh! Works every time. That was not intentional. I just realized. Mini mansions, baby. It works every time.
I am gonna taste the LUKUMADES with a syrup and walnuts. Let's add some on top just to make it a better bite. Syrup and walnuts. Hopefully it doesn't go wrong. Syrup's not too sweet. The donut or the LUKUMADES is perfectly fluffy and crisp. Not heavy at all. The walnuts give it a nice like crunch to like counteract with the like, soft, fluffy donut. Perfectly goes well with being coffee. Like bitter, usually not my style, but with a sweet treat, can't go wrong.
Alright, gonna try the plain LUKUMADES. Sorry, Mark Wiens, like, I'm not gonna one bite this. I can, but like, you know. And the girl expertly whipped all the sauce, all the syrup into the thing with just a stick. That was very nice. This is just the plain LUKUMADES. Unlike LUKUMADES, not the donut, but like the store in Central, the more modern one. Those were like
bowl.
Yes, bowl. But this is an actual like a donut with a donut hole. This is absolutely soaked in that syrup. Ooh. That's good. You know what I love about LUKUMADES is that it is not heavy. Like you can snack on a lot of this, but this one, even with the syrup, it's just nice, light, fluffy, got that crispy edge to it. The syrup as well is not too sweet, so it's perfect. And it goes perfectly with a Greek coffee. Very nice combo.
Alright kids, I'm gonna do maybe not the most alpha move, but the most obese move. Diabetes and high cholesterol, here I come. I'm in. I'm a genius. Because it's not, the syrup's not that sweet. So like you can still taste the spinach.
I'm also gonna do that alpha move that Yabby did. That's an alpha move. Okay, it is lunchtime. We are heading back to the market. We just went around Plaka, just looking for souvenirs. But we're gonna eat at a legendary tavern. It's situated in the market. Hopefully it's good. Let's go back into the market. Okay, here we are in the bowels of the Athens Central Market. We are in the traditional local institution of Epirus Tavern. I just love the feel of this place. We were greeted with the most lovely of servers. We just got a few items. I hear they're popular for their tripe soup, and I'm very excited. Got ourselves some customary house wine. Alright, on to the dishes. You know, we've been getting so much Greek salad in Greece, so much veggies. I feel like I've been repenting for my food sins. Just been eating so bad the last like 30-ish days. Oh, I feel the health. I feel all my meaty, non-vegan sins have been cleansed. Oh. Alright, first dish is some sardines in a yellowish sauce. Get some of that sauce and bathe it. Yes. Properly lubricated now. Let's just taste it first. Wow. There's a bit of bone there, so just watch out. But wow, that sauce. It's like acidic, oily, and even mustardy in a way. It really complements the plain fish well. And the fish is just, you know, it's like fleshy and sweet and delicate. Yeah. It's got some herbaceousness going on there. Oh yeah. This is a pretty classic tasting fish. Okay, gonna try out their popular tripe soup. It looks very plain, but a lot of shredded tripe bits. You know, if you watch our Barcelona vlogs, you know I'm a sucker for tripe. Kapipota, kayas, I'm down for that any day. So I'm sure I'm gonna like this dish anyway. Yeah, that's really nice. The tripe, the texture of the tripe is just lovely. It's got an organy, like an intense organy, like tripey flavor. So if you don't really like organs or tripe, then maybe it's not for you, but I love it. It's very comforting, super rustic. You know what, this might go well with some bread. This bread deserves a tripe shower over here. Yes, that's what you do. That is what you do. The way it just soaks up all that soup. Classic. And the kind lady informed us that this is a very traditional topping with the soup. It's vinegar with some garlic. What is this, the Philippines? I'm loving it. And also, just to enhance a bit of everything, just add some chili flakes. Just gonna, not too much, just enough to excite the taste buds. All right, let me just taste this newly improved tripe soup with the chili and the vinegar. Oh yeah, that's it. Like,
the fish taste.
Yeah, the vinegar like kind of cuts out that awfully organy taste. So if you don't really like that, you maybe just add some vinegar, and it's got that garlic flavor going on, and the spice. You know, it just adds that punch of excitement to an otherwise plain but rustic dish. Okay, gonna get started with the beef soup, the collagen-y. She said it was very healthy for you, you know, because it's got heaps of collagen. The collagen-y, gooey goodness of this. Oh, I'm just gonna try it plain first. Oh wow. That just delightfully, like, it's so simple, but it's so nice. The gelatinous, gooey texture of that like cooked down beef parts. Oh, that's just heaven. When that soup as well, you can just feel the collagen coating your lips. It's just so warming, and it's just like a grandma's hug. It's so simple, but it's just got that intense beef flavor. Super simple Greek taverna goodness. Okay, I did the same thing I did with the tripe soup, where I added the vinegar and the chili flakes. Instant improvement. Just the, you know, like the vinegar cuts the fattiness, and the chili, it's a burst of excitement. Yes. This is their beef meatball in a tomatoey sauce with some cumin and some very nice looking potatoes. Very yellow. It's gonna get everything in there. Let's get some more. Yes. some more in the bite. Actually, I want this potato as well. It looks like it's very coated in a sauce. Oh, right. One perfect bite. Wow. That's great. That is great. The meatball has a nice flavor and texture. That cumin gives it that extra edge on top that just elevates it to a whole nother level. The potatoes are really nice, and the tomato sauce is just so deep, oily, and just very comforting home-cooked goodness. It's like a quintessential grandma's cooking dish. Okay, another meal, another important Greek tradition, free dessert after the meal. This is halva, I think. It's a traditional Greek dessert made of semolina. It's got cacao, cinnamon, and a dusting of icing sugar. Ah, this looks delectable already. Oh yeah. Immediately, it just crumbles in your mouth. All those individual semolina grains just crackles and just flakes off. Very delicate texture. It looks more dense than it actually is. It's got a nice cinnamony, chocolatey texture, and an icing sugar. That little bit of sweetness that just makes it perfect. Alright, that ends an incredibly comforting, rustic, home-style meal here at this traditional Greek tavern in the middle, in the bowels of the Athens Central Market. I feel like we were treated like family here. I loved it. Anyway, I think it's on to the next destination. Alright, we just got off the metro, took the red line to Acropolis station, and now we're heading our way to the Temple of Olympian Zeus. So what we have behind me here is the remains of the Temple of Olympian Zeus. It was the biggest Greek temple ever constructed. Construction began in 515 BC, but it wasn't actually inaugurated, completed until 131 BC by the Emperor Hadrian. A lot of wars interrupted its construction, but now it is but a shell of its former self. Of the 104 original standing, incredibly massive columns, incredibly massive Corinthian columns, only 15 remain. There's actually a 16th one, but that was toppled in 1852 by a storm, and you'll see it at the other end with the other two remaining columns. Oh my goodness, this must have been so grand. It's even bigger than the Parthenon, and that's saying something. This must have been so grand, so beautiful, so immense back in the day. Most of the site is quite barren. There's some remains of the Themistoclean wall over there. There's Hadrian's Arch over there with a very nice view of the Acropolis in the distance. But yeah, not much remaining apart from these very gigantic, imposing columns. Alright, that's the Temple of Olympic Zeus done. Definitely a site that sparks the old imagination there. So now we're just walking, it's just very nearby. We're walking to the Panathenaic Stadium. Alright, very cool. With your ticket comes a very free audio guide. It's available in 11 languages, and basically what you do is follow the numbered signs around the stadium. So I'm gonna go start listening now. So we made it to the top of the Panathenaic Stadium, the symbol of the ancient and also the modern Olympic Games. This stadium was constructed almost 2,500 years ago, but it didn't get its marble seating and stuff until 500 years after that, when Herodotus Atticus, I think that's his name, he basically funded the stadium to be covered with marble. But over the years it became abandoned and derelict, and it became ruined until the 1896 Olympic Games, the first modern Olympic Games, when they decided to restore this stadium as the centerpiece of the Olympic Games here in Athens. The only all-marble stadium in the world. I think it can seat around 60,000 people, but it's still a beautiful stadium full of history. If you're interested in the Olympics or anything, this is a must-visit in Athens. Alright, the audio guide said to climb to the top of row 21. I will take that challenge. I don't know if Yanbi here will
climb to the top.
Yeah, well, the audio guide said so I'm gonna do.
You don't have to.
Well,
okay.
I want to. Okay, I will see you at the top. All right. Yeah, I can do this. I haven't. Yeah. Can you see those stairs? It's like a vertical wall. What is that? Okay, ladder time. Yeah. You realize to get that shot, I had to put the camera up here and climb up again. Not a bad view though, right? There it is in the distance. Look at that. Beautiful Acropolis. What a view. Alright, that's enough soaking up this view, but it's time to head down. Oh, my knees. You know, to get that shot, I had to climb back up there again. I'm an idiot, part 2. Okay, that caps off a very interesting visit to the Panathenaic Stadium, just full of Olympic and sporting history. But yeah, me and Yambi here have worked up a bit of an appetite from our quasi-physical activity, very quasi-physical activity.
Yeah, walking. Woo.
Yeah, walking and climbing upstairs.
Okay, those stairs technically still worked on my joints.
I mean, no, the stairs between the layers, they were like, okay, it was like at a gradient that high, like that.
Okay,
those weren't
I
stairs.
swear at one point when I was going down the stairs, my knees started hurting, and I was like,
Yeah,
are you serious?
they were like quasi. No. You remember in Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, like when they were gonna go to like that
Yes.
that like Frodo, Sam, and Gilmore, Gollum, like when they were gonna climb up that
Staircase.
yeah that staircase to like Shelob's lair. That is exactly what the stairs were.
Share the loot.
Not yeah. Share the load. I didn't steal it. I didn't. Literally, like that wasn't disabled people friendly in the slightest. But yeah, we're just gonna walk to dinner. We're gonna walk back to Central Athens and find a spot to get dinner. So see you guys there.
Bye.
Shut up. Alright, it's dinner time. We've had our fair share of traditional gyros, but I think it's time for a modern take on gyros. There's this place called Hoocut. It's just down the road from us, very near to our hotel. I believe they're changing the game a bit with their modern take on gyros, and I'm very excited, so let's walk. Alright, we've arrived at Hoocut here in Central Athens. It's very close to Monastiraki Square. I believe what makes this place unique is that they bake their own pita bread, so I'm quite excited to see that. I'm very excited. So we just got a meager mix of some items. They also do like your traditional pitas, but let's start with the traditional one. It has pork, your yogurt sauce, the typical vegetables, onions, tomatoes, some herbs mixed in there, and a sprinkling of a spicy sauce. Ooh. Okay, it smells nice. I mean, all gyro smells nice, but take a bite. You know, that was a pretty good pita. The pork has a really nice charred, smoky flavor. It's got like it's like almost like crispy texture. Like it's like a grizzly, you know, like a tough but also tender texture. And it's your classic pita flavors, but just like in a modern take. Not bad, not bad. All right, this filthy garbage plate looking mess of meat and carbs is there. Chicken fries. It comes with like shredded chicken, some nice mayo sauce, some cream sauce, just very nicely fried shoestring fries, lettuce, just to fool you into thinking this is ever gonna be healthy, and just I think there was some bacon in there as well. Oh, it's just like some delicious garbage plate of goodness. That's just this is like the quintessential 3 a.m. midnight snack, blacked out and totally separated from your senses. Okay, that's just insane. Okay, gonna have a bite. Oh my goodness, that's just filthily delicious. Just, it does not make you feel good. This is like what you want after a hangover. All the elements just work together just to form a delicious garbage plate of just pure trashy deliciousness. Oh man, my spirits are just immediately lifted. Like, this is the stuff that you Uber Eats to your house at like 1 a.m. when you're having like sad boy thoughts. You're just contemplating life, like having an existential quarter-life crisis. This is the stuff that you Uber Eats to your house, you know? Let's take a little autopsy inside this. Okay. Oh, that's glistening with all the fats. Oh yeah. Okay, that's very nice. And
It's like a quesadilla slash.
yes, it is like a quesadilla. And then there's the veggies, the illusionary health veggies that the Gyros always have. All right, this is their pork special. It is pretty much a pita sandwich, what they described it to us. Looks very nice. Very nice. It's basically like a larger version of the pork gyro I had a while ago, but just with more of that delicious pita as well. The pita just like spongy and a very nice texture, which is a very nice touch. Let us lift the lamb up. I'm pretty sure it's basically the same sandwich, like the same filling, sauces and stuff, except it's lamb. So, you know, just the variety of protein here, I guess. Look at the textural difference as it gets to the edges. It almost crispifies into a almost pizza crusty substance. You know, it got a nice char on it. I would just like to thank God for gracefully providing us these sheep that have that have so died for us to provide this bountiful bite of delicious pita. Alright. Sheep, whatever your name was, I don't know, Dolly, Martha, your sacrifice has been worth it. I'm sad that you won't be able to live to know that, but it was worth it. It's got that unctuous lamb flavor. So I guess it depends on like your actual preference for meat. If you like lamb or pork, or just go with whatever meat that you like, I guess. Okay, what I've noticed with Hoocut, this new school joint, is that it's more refined, less fatty, less greasy. I feel like this is the gyro that you'll have like every day if you have a quick lunch break and you have more work to do. Hookut's your boy. Well, the traditional places I've noticed, the ones I've been to at least, they're like more filling, more of the meat juices, more of the oils, just feel good comfort food. So that's probably my treat on a Friday night if I had a like rough day at work, you know. So you got the new school, very refined, old school, treat yourself Friday night. Guess who's back for one last dessert stop? I feel like I'm protecting my baby from the rain. I don't want to get wet. Shh, she's sleeping. Alright, we went to Loukoumades for the third time. I guess it's a pretty convenient location as well, and they're good. So this is from their Greek favorites collection. This is their feta lover. It's filled with feta, and it's topped with a pepper honey. I thought it was pepper, like salt and pepper at first, but it's actually chili pepper. So this should be very interesting. Okay, as soon as I pierced it, the feta already burst out, so... Interesting. Yeah, but I don't know if you're gonna like this. This is very feta forward. It's for your feta lovers out there. I wish there was more honey though, because I want that sweet and salty combo, but it's still a pretty like nice savory Loukoumades. This feta explosion, a tangy feta explosion. And finally, our favorite from the first time we went here is their pistachio praline, but now we topped it with some almonds. Ooh. That just hits the spot. Amazing, deep pistachio flavor, not too sweet. And that coating of almonds just gives it that extra nutty crunch that made it better from the first time we got it when it was just plain. Incredible. Alright gang, that caps off another full and fun day here in Athens, Greece. We visited the lively and energetic Athens Central Market, and we ate at Epirus Tavern, a very nice and local spot. We also hit up Krinos, which is just outside, that just serves amazing Loukoumades. It is a classic spot, and I love the vibe of the place. And also, no touristy visit to Athens is complete without visiting some of their amazing archaeological sites. We went to the Temple of Olympian Zeus and the beautiful and grand Panathenaic Stadium. Anyway, guys, that'll do for today's Athens video. I hope you enjoyed watching another one of our food and travel videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.